The hit shit.
Um, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think there's a formula to create a hit. I think it's
Right.
their system. I think them niggas.
Right?
I
Because
don't
it's like, no one can tell me Cali Bear
ain't a
in
hit.
all my life, and Test Your Nuts, and Baggage Claim, and 10s, 20s.
I just don't
It's like,
believe it.
nigga, we go places and the whole crowd singing it. That's a hit. We
That's a
see,
hit.
you feel me?
That
It's
is,
the infrastructure.
and it's
how
really
they do.
not even the
You know what I'm about
infrastructure.
to
It's the
do today
capital shit.
that I used to do? It's just like great for studying. You find whoever had like the last hit, and you go on YouTube and you see everything they did within the past 8 months. And that'll show you. Like, I'm gonna use Tyler's Water because that was one, but that one had like a TikTok dance trend. Like, it's so many things attached to it, but you could see how they was rolling it out and constantly keeping it in front of people. So I'm gonna just go to like the last hit that we all know. That was like, nigga, that was one, and go see what all they did. And I think it's just concerted effort on our end. Like, if we pick one song that we like, this gonna be the song we push for a month, and we do 30 days worth of shit, but it all look fly and different and tight, I think we'll be able to see. Cause I don't think it's the song, bro. It's
But
like, nigga, stop playing.
he explained it so well though, cause he didn't come at you like he knows those songs are hits. Like he said it, like, nah, nigga, like I fuck with your music and your shit hard, and yeah, it should be platinum, and you know, but it's they system. Like that shit is designed for that. It's like, nigga, there's no way, like that's just how it is. Like their system is designed for that, but I don't think there's a certain formula that I don't think you gotta go into that system to do it. I just don't believe it.
You know it ain't a formula, because it's like, little baby had brand new whip, got no keys. Like, a
Right.
hit is always changed. All Falls Down was a hit. You know, like, what a hit is always changes. Does it feel good and does it sound good? But like you said, they got infrastructure to back a hit, to where it's like, well, yeah, now it's all over fucking radio and it's all over TV, and you hearing it in the stores, and they paying niggas, influencers, to do TikTok challenges, and
That
it's
nigga
going
said
on
they
IG
spent-
Reels. It's like, those are all.
And to spend $1 million on one song, if you could do that for one song, that's already out.
And
Fuck
that's
the
why
shit
I'm
that you
saying
sitting on.
we need to find a song that's like, all right, this is the one we love and we feel like it's that. And I'm just going to see if we go all in on that one, what that looks like and what the turnout turns.
And it's like this new shit with Mike G too, bro,
I feel like we got something there.
and Cali Bear.
I mean, we've always had some, but it's like,
Right?
yeah, I feel like the IG shit
You're just
is
getting
like,
so much better. I feel like you're rapping right
I
now.
think All My Niggas Need Love is
Yeah,
it's like, bro.
especially yeah. I think it's, bro. I literally just think it's a capital thing. I don't even think it's you going into their system. I think you're just gonna benefit their system way more than it'll ever benefit
It ain't
you.
just capital, cause certain shit you can't pay for unless you a certain nigga.
Yeah,
Like I'm telling you, I told Create, like, I just use my own paper, just give me the, the infrastructure, and they're like, that's not really how we want to work. You feel me? Like, they want their piece to get their infrastructure, so it's not something you could just buy in on.
yeah. But I promise you, bro, that shit's so like, I don't believe it, bro. I just don't believe you can't do it at your level, and I just don't believe it. It's
Right.
just not believable. No matter how
Yeah,
he
I was
put
saying
it,
that. She was like, nigga, you could do it independently.
that shit.
It's just like, it's just it's something you got to figure out.
Right.
But I do think a more concerted effort will lead to that. Like, we've yet to push one song for.
That's because we don't go
know.
into it.
We push everything.
Yeah, we don't. You're not a nigga that's going into the studio saying, I gotta make a hit, or I gotta.
No,
You're making
but I mean,
great
like,
music.
Like, Cali Bear clip go up, and that shit go every time. So it's like, we don't, when that happens, we don't be like, all right, let's Cali Bear everything for 30 days.
Yeah.
So niggas just keep hearing it and seeing it, which may need to be the thing. Like, niggas was hearing Water every day. Make me sweat everywhere you know. And that's a concentrated effort, whether it's through different means and people, it's like you hear it every day for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And even that's what Stunner did with Big Steppin'.
That nigga did it for 365 days.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't take that many days for it to go. Like
Right.
it went out. Like you hear something for 30 days in 30 different ways, it's gone.
But that's
If
my
it's
point.
one of them,
Right.
right? And who's to say Big Steppin's a hit, but Cali Bear isn't? You know, it's like 10, 20 isn't. Like that shit is not even about that.
I don't believe that. It's just too hard to. I just can't see it. And he was like, when he was like, yeah, and what happens to those guys with no infrastructure that do get hits? You never hear about them again. Well, this is different.
Right?
Yeah, you did an unconventional hit.
But
you're
and
not
I don't
gonna
even believe that. It's like you never hear about them until they have another hit that big. But them niggas is living and thriving. It's like they
He
living
said it
and
about
thriving.
Young Pitch.
But
That nigga literally said he's still living.
5
good,
years
he's still-
later, right? And he ain't even have a hit.
He
It's
ain't
like
have no
it
hit.
wasn't even a hit. Like
he
that's
got
not how
3
this
in.
shit go no more. It's just figuring out process, and that's what I'm on. You know, I'm not even chasing hits. I'm just figuring out process, and it's like my formula is gonna be the one that work, cause it's like when something do go, like we said, and they come back, everything blown up. Cause
Right.
I never just got one song that's good.
Never.
I ain't like you hit one and you go through the rest of the catalog and it's like this shit ass.
Right.
It's like so
No cap.
it's just figuring out how to make that shit more concerted. We done had so many pieces go viral, and that'd be like one piece for one song, and the song don't even really get pushed nowhere else after. So it's just figuring out that blend.
Yeah. It was dope though. It was dope because he went real deep in it.
It was
And
great conversation.
Right? You could tell like he really does believe. Like he's like us. He's like, I don't care for that shit that these dudes is doing. Like their formula is to find hits and do this and do that. I want to find great music, which is why he said I didn't make it that far in that shit because I wasn't on the trendy shit. I wasn't on the shit where niggas was trying to
Right.
create hits.
I've never tried to make a hit. The hits just get made.
That-
It's like, nigga, we be done and we all like, nigga.
I think it would greatly benefit you working with one of those producers, but not going into it saying we got to make a hit. I think
Just make the fucking
just make
music.
music, and if they try to even orchestrate, like, oh no, say this here, do this, it's like, nigga, that's not what I would do if you wasn't here. So why would I do it now? I'm not. That's your formula, nigga. Y'all playing that
I
game.
really want my hit to be my life songs. Like, nigga, Tupac had I Ain't Mad At You and Changes on the radio and Dear Mama.
And Dear
So
Mama,
niggas gotta
yeah.
stop playing. Kanye had All Falls Down on the radio. Niggas gotta stop playing. People still want real music. We're just feeding them bullshit. So it's like, oh, well, that's what, like, stop playing. Nigga, Changes, I Ain't Mad At You was on the radio. That shit be insane. That's why when he played us that one and then the verse started, it's like, nigga, stop
Nigga, that
playing,
shit
bro.
was ass.
Nigga, that shit preschool.
And that shit was 40 seconds before he started his verse. Of course it's going to hit. The TikTok dances for the first 30 seconds, nigga.
Before the verse even starts.
When his words start, nobody cares anymore. They're dancing off the simple fact that they heard the sample.
Yeah. Man, that's the thing. It's like maintaining artistic integrity while still making the songs that you love and that people love.
It's like,
Which is a hard line to balance. Like Drake has done it very well.
but I
A
feel
few of
like,
us do it. I feel like I do that shit very well.
Right.
But like I say, the infrastructure different. When I catch a hit and it goes on Instagram and it get 1 million views and moves, it's just us. And we got to figure, okay, how can we go extend? But when you catch a hit and you're in a label system or a system with infrastructure, it's like, boom, 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 go, 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 you know?
right?
And that's where I feel like we would benefit from being in that system. But I also don't want to tie myself in the system just for that means. Like, it just got to make sense. Shit don't be making no sense.
Right. Don't be making none. But also, it's like, I feel like that's a cheat code or a way to cheat. Like the niggas who got hits and they know I could grab this sample or get with this producer or get with this artist, and I know I'm gonna make some shit that's gonna go viral because it's trendy. My bitch go loco. My bitch go loco. Y'all knew that was gonna be a hit. They knew beforehand because it hit radio and the video was, you could see it like when the label.
But it's not a hit.
But it's not a hit. But
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not, bro. I don't want that type of journey. Like that's not a hit. Like I don't care how much you force that shit on people. That's not a hit. We don't play that shit 10 years later.
Right.
You play the hits 10 years later because they really hits. Like these are songs people love. I still play All Falls Down. We can't do that shit. And niggas just saturate the game and it's all that's a hit. No, the fuck it isn't.
But
no,
that's their formula.
Right.
That's what he was saying. That's literally what he was saying. It's like, nigga, that's the formula. And you're just not willing to do it. Exactly. You're not willing to do it because you know that's not you. And that shit fabricated.
I'm going to get my shit just organic. And it's like, if I don't get my shit, I don't get one. Whatever. I'll just keep living in my compound and making great songs and selling out shows across the world.
Wow.
Yeah,
so sad.
And that's going to be what it is. You feel me?
Them niggas got hits.
Like, bro, y'all niggas, you can't. I'm just not believing it. I'm just not believing it, bro.
Man.
Ski Yee is not better than Cali Bear.
Not.
I'm just not believing it. But you know, you get to control, bruh. It's different when you can put $1 million behind something and when you really working some shit with your niggas. That infrastructure really makes all the difference. And that's the only reason I'm ever contemplating going major. Because I know that.
I feel like you definitely benefit. But you benefit them, but you definitely benefit because of the infrastructure. But it's like, if we could figure out a way to crack that code without it, bruh, because that's literally all it is. It's like the infrastructure behind it. So if we could figure out a way to either utilize the infrastructure or figure out a way to crack the code without going into it, because your autonomy matters. It's like, nigga, you're different.
Right.
For real. Like, that shit's not a saying. It's a real nigga. Them niggas got hits and don't take care of no community. Them niggas got hits, don't got no compound. Them niggas got hits and they broke. Don't take care of they niggas. Don't help they mama. Don't employ 40 plus niggas.
Bruh. Yeah. We gotta figure that piece out. Cause I feel like it's a disservice for our shit to not be displayed in the same light. Like, they don't get to give the kids candy and Coke and all this shit, but you don't give them no fruit and no veggies either. When the fruit and the veggies is just as good, it's better. You feel me? Like, it's gotta be balanced, and right now it's unbalanced because the niggas who are making the great music that still hitting, it's like not getting that same infrastructural push.
Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, you just gotta keep going.
I'ma see. I'ma try to put 100,000 behind something, behind one thing, and just see how it moves. Once a nigga do crack it, it's gone.
Right.
It's gone.
That's what they said last night. They was like, once you do figure that shit out, Eminem, too much money. Your biggest problem gonna be that you too fucking rich.
Right. Yeah. Once you crack it, it's gone. And what's crazy is you could crack it, bro. You could crack it without a hit if you crack it. If you get one to go far enough, Joyner Lucas rich as shit. You can't name his top song.
Damn.
You know,
I was
like.
just gonna say, I don't know one Joyner Lucas joint.
But it's so many. That should be so different because so many niggas, like Sam said, it's like you grow a certain level indie and then you go into that major system and they crack that shit for you and then you go back indie and it's like, of course, you feel me? Like you've had the infrastructural support at that point.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect to Russ, but I can't name one Russ song. And that nigga clearing 200 a week.
Right? Demographic. It's a whole world out there who is consuming it, you know?
Right. 2 a week independently is crazy.
Yeah. Right? It's crazy, but possible. Which is the plus is like, that's possible.
Right.
That's possible. I just got to figure out how to open that bitch.
It's crazy because when you get that kind of money flowing in, nigga, everybody is going to know you. Everyone. Literally everyone. Like, nigga, what? I could only imagine how crazy should it be. Nigga would have 6 compounds in the V. Nigga.
Right? Damn. How the fuck are they doing it? And I wonder if it's just the dump. If it's just picking a song and it's like, dump. We're putting 100,000 into this. If it's working already. It's the subjection. It's the subjection. Like, a nigga who got a fake hit will be talking to a nigga who really make great music and songs and be like, you need this, you need that. And it's like, nigga, you don't know. Like, some niggas get lucky and some niggas really make great songs. I didn't get to $1 million off getting lucky. Some niggas got to $1 million off a moment. A TikTok moment happened and niggas rally behind it and make it shake. It's like, that wasn't my story.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right? I'm not a moment artist. I do something every year. Every year that's worth talking about.
I think you're having such a hard time grasping it because you're not going to fake it to make it. Like, nigga, nah, I really do this. This is really my life. You niggas have to go out and go into the studio and think that hard. This shit just come through me. And you're not willing to bend backwards
Right,
for them
and
niggas to help you. It's like, no, nigga, if you either going to help me or you not. But I'm not finna jump up and down and do a handstand for your ass to help me.
Right.
Or for you to teach me how to do it
I just write
myself.
songs I love. And I just write songs I love. Other people love them, exceptional. You know, but it's like, you can't really do nothing beyond that. It's like, bro, we write the songs we love and gone. Everything else is like, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna have to keep on trotting. Figure it out. Keep trotting and we get there slowly. It left me unsettled because it's like, I don't know. It just leaves you unsettled when you're making life-changing songs. You know, that people come up to me and it's like, man, this song changed my life. No knock to what they doing, but it's like, Ski Yee ain't changed nobody's life. It changed Sexy Red and their family life. And the people who worked on it, but it's different in terms of
You're not gonna play it in 10 years and be like,
right? And that's where it's like, nigga, don't talk to me about no music. Like, that's how I be feeling like, nigga, don't talk to me about no music. Until you niggas go make a Do That Little Dance and a Cali Bear and a Hidden Animosity and a 1020, you feel me? Like, should be interesting. But, feel it, it's the game. It's the game. And it's either you you play the game with them or you make your own game. And if you make your own game, you just gotta know we're playing in different leagues and in different games and in different systems. That shit crazy though. The game is so enticing that you could have like what I have, all this independent infrastructure and sold out shows and everything you need, and you still feel like you missing that thing, right?
right.
And it is, and it do be missing. Like partially, it's like, but I don't know. I always think You know, 'cause niggas be like, what's the song that everyone knows you for, right? But some artists don't have those, and it doesn't make them any smaller. Like, what song do you know Beyonce for? Several, not one,
Right.
you know?
I was just
Not
finna
one
say.
specific.
I was
What
literally
song
just
do
finna-
you know Jay-Z for?
Yeah.
Not anything specific. You just know Ho. Drake. What song you know Drake for? What's up, dog? Not anything specific. You feel me? It's just, that's what it is. You just know a nigga make great music that you enjoy.
Kanye.
Right? But I do want to see, like, I want to see what a hit looks like massively, you know, and not just regionally or within your base, but
Yeah.
I've seen small glimpses. Like, I remember a small portion in time being to go get that bag, nigga. Right? And those be those moments. Like, Tyler's the water girl right now. You know? But I never wanted to be to go get that bag, nigga. I just wanted to be La Russell. So maybe I shouldn't go after that and you just keep building the way I'm building. I feel
It's
like the fans, though, like they were saying, like that, what that hit does is like give all your fans a chance to be like, I told you, bitch ass niggas. I told y'all, niggas. But my fans still like that.
Right. Niggas being say cheese comments. Without, like, I just see your first post on there. Nigga, I done seen a little baby post. When they posted little baby tickets falling, niggas was talking about that's because they ain't got good music, yada, yada, yada. Niggas tagging you in the comments talking about they need to follow your blueprint. Like, bro, I'll randomly be in, like, the big pages or the big blogs and shit, and it's your shit, and niggas commenting about your shit, or, like, that shit be crazy. I'll be like, this my nigga. This my nigga. Like, that shit be mainly. I'll be like, wow, like, the whole world does know about you. They do. So to get them behind a song or multiple songs will be like, your moment's gonna be so much fucking different. Cause it's like, damn, this nigga made this too. Damn, this nigga got this one too. Like, niggas not gonna believe it. Niggas who find you after you get that moment gonna feel like they hella late. Hella late.
Right. We'll see what 2024 brings. Give it a year. That's all a nigga could ever go back on. Is like, give it a year. We'll see.
I just hate how they make it seem like you have to go there to do it. It's like, nigga, what?
I mean, it's always a tough thing because if you don't go there, you generally lack infrastructure unless you find a distro company that has similar connections and infrastructure, which I'm thinking and hoping Create will end up being that for us if we can figure out something that makes sense and aligns, right?
Yeah. So it's not Create. Well, it is Create that don't get it, but Mark gets it.
Mark gets it. I think Create gets it too. It's just when you run a business, you got to figure out a way to get it in a format that aligns with your investors and your staff when you're not just one nigga who owns the company, right? If you come to Goodcompenny, only I got to get it to make it happen. When you go to Universal, a bunch of niggas got to get it to make it happen. Which is also why I just, I try to stay away from the systems but I get it. It's tough. It's tough. It's an interesting plight to be in. To make it and still feel like you haven't made it, it's like interesting. You know? And it's varying, like it's a seesaw. Like some days I don't care at all, and it's like, nigga, I made it. Like, bro, there's nothing you can tell me outside of that. And then some days I'm like, have I made it? But when you go all over the world and niggas know your name and your songs and screaming out your shit, it's like, it ain't no way I haven't.
Right.
Right?
Across the fucking country.
Right?
And this is your house in Vallejo, California.
But that's the thing too, it's like we still in the States. Would it be the same in France? You know? That's when I guess you've made it. Levels.
Have you tried going to France?
Nope.
Would you ever try?
Yep. We're gonna see then.